Hey, what's up? It's Privacy J here. It's time to continue my new MacBook Pro update. So, so 2 days ago, Apple announces the M4 MacBook Pro with Apple Intelligence. So yeah, um, earlier this week, Apple announces earlier it said it was the M4 Mac Mini and the M4 Mac Studio. Oh, not the Mac Studio. Sorry. Let me check the community post. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Let me try it again. Apple announces the Mac Mini and the M4 iMac. So we'll get to that on the we'll get to that on this Monday's video on the video announcement. So which is a press release. So yeah, let's start off with this compared MacBook Pros, the new MacBook Pros with Apple Silicon. So let's start off with any of those specs. So a quick look, the 16 inches, the M1 Pro Max, M2, let me see, M2, I'm gonna try again. M1 Pro and Max, M2 Pro and Max, M3 Pro and Max, Apple Intelligence 10 core CPUs and 16 core CPU, 32, 38, 40 core GPU, 64 gigabytes, 96, 128 gigabytes unified memory, 8 terabytes, 21 hours, 22 hours, and yeah, there's two of them by M2 and M3. Touch ID, the same specs, and system on chip. We're on a 10 core. You know what? You may read. Actually, I'll read. 10 core CPU with 8 performance cores and 2
Efficiency.
efficiency cores, 16 core GPU, 16 core neural engine, 19 core GPU, 4 and 6, and 12 core GPU with 8 performance cores and 6 performance cores, 6 efficiency cores, 16 core neural engines, 200 gigabytes and 150 gigabytes memory bandwidth. Media engine, hardware accelerated, and Pro ProRes and ProRes RAW, video decode engine, ProRes encode and decode engine, AV1 de- decode. So M1, M2, and M3 chip is the 10, 12, and up to 16 core CPU with 8 performance cores and 12 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores and 2 efficiency cores, up to 32, 38, and 4 core GPU, 16 core neural engine, up to 400 gigabytes memory bandwidth, media engine, hardware accelerated H.2 664 HEVC, ProRes and ProRes RAW, video decode engine, 2 video encode engines, 2 ProRes encode and decode engines, AV1 decode. Apple Intelligence, the same one. The memory is 16, 32, and 64 gigabytes by the M1 Max, 16 gigabytes, 32, 64, and 96 gigabytes at M2 Max, and the M2 Max with 38 core GPU, 18 gigabytes, 36 gigabytes M3 Pro Max with 14 core GPU, 14 core CPU, sorry. 48 gigabytes M3 with 16, 48, 64, 96, and 128 gigabytes with by the M3 Max with 16 core CPU, 14 and 16 core CPU. And the storage, 512, 1 terabyte, 248 terabyte SSD from the M1, 512 gigabytes, 1248 terabyte SSD for the M2, and 512 gigabytes SSD, 1248 terabyte SSD with M3. and display 16.2 inches diagonal mini LED backlit display, liquid retina display, the same pixels, 33,400, 3456 by 2234 pixels, XDR brightness 100 nits, sustained full screen 16 nits, peak HDR content only. SDR brightness 500 nits max. 500 nits max. Wide color P3. True tone technology. Pro motion technology for adaptive refresh up to 120 hertz. And the same sizes and the weight. And camera is this 1080p FaceTime HD camera, the same audio, and keypad and trackpad. So backlit magic keyboard and touch ID ambient light sensor, force touch trackpad for precise cursor control and pressure sensing capabilities, enables force clicks and accelerators, pressure sensitive drawing, and multi-touch gestures. Wireless with Wi-Fi 6 and 6E, 5.0, 5.3, yes, it's two 5.3, the same. Three Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, HDMI and S port, and SD card slot, which is the XDXC card up to the higher storage. Apple Pay, video calling, FaceTime video, initiate video calls over Wi-Fi to any FaceTime enabled device, audio calling. So you can hear Wi-Fi calling, audio calls over Wi-Fi to and FaceTime to any FaceTime enabled device. And Siri and power and battery 14 hours, 15 hours, and wireless web 21 hours and 22 hours, up to 21 or 22 hours. Apple TV app movie playback, integrated 100 watt hour lithium polymer battery, 140 watts USB-C power adapter, fast charge capable with included 140 watts USB-C power adapter. So that's all we had. Let's move along to M4. So yeah, M4 Pro Max, and the two of them are the same, 128 gigabytes and 24 hours, and now it comes with 24 hours and Touch HD. Now a 14 core with 10 CPU with 10 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores, 20 core GPU, hardware accelerated ray tracing, 16 core neural engine, 273 gigabytes memory bandwidth. Media engine, hardware accelerated H264 HEVC, ProRes and ProRes RAW. Video decode engine, Pro, yeah, so same. I'm not gonna repeat that. M4 M chip, up to 16 core CPU with 12 cores, and yes, I already said the same. And hardware accelerated, 4 efficiency cores up to 40 core GPU. Hardware accelerated ray tracing, 16 core neural engine up to 546 gigabyte memory bandwidth. Media engine, hardware accelerated H2.264 HEVC, ProRes and ProRes are raw video decode engine, 2 video encode engines, 2 ProRes encode and decode engines, 1 AV1 decode. Apple Intelligence, and now in 24 gigabytes, 36 gigabytes by M4 Max with 14 core CPU, 48 gigabytes with M4 Pro and Max with 16 core CPU, 64 gigabytes with M4 Max with 16 core CPU and 120 gigabytes. Storage, the 512 gigabytes, same thing as the M4 Pro and M4 Max. Yep, and and the same, and now it comes with 100 nits outdoor SDR brightness. XDR is HDR content only. That's the same. Yeah, and and size and weight the same, and now in 12 megapixel center stage camera with support for disc view, and 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 the same audio, a 6 speaker sound system with force canceling woofers, wide stereo sound, and yeah. And now with AirPods third generation, AirPods Pro and AirPods Max, and AirPods 4 and AirPods 3, and yeah, 3.5 headphone jack with advanced support high impedance headphones. HDMI port support multi-channel audio output. Keyboard and tripod. This is going to be the same. Wireless. Wi-Fi 6E. And this is the Bluetooth 5.3 is the same. 3 Thunderbolt 4 is in 3 Thunderbolt 5. HDMI SD card slot is the same, and video call is the same, audio call is the same, Siri, power and battery, yeah, which is the same, but it's now down here is the same, but now it's in 17 hours wireless web and 14 hours wireless web. So, and 24 hours video streaming and 21 hours. Okay. So, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's update of my new MacBook Pro. So yeah, let me check now before I had to end the stream. Now I had to check to see what's the chat says. What is the Wi-Fi 706? Let's see. The Wi-Fi 6. So the Wi-Fi 6 is also known as the latest Wi-Fi network protocol, and and the Wi-Fi 7 is also extremely high throughput. Throughput. All right. The Wi-Fi 6 or 7 is going to be faster. It's going to be faster than the 6. So it's early, but it's kind of like faster or not been slow. All right. So yeah. Now back to what I said. So like I said, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's update about the new MacBook Pro updates. And keep in mind for the next update. So I'm gonna talk about the continuing of the M4 MacBook Pros, and I'll let you guys know when to keep you guys up to date about the next video. So yeah. So remember, like and comment and subscribe and let me know about it. So if you can subscribe to my 3 channels, Privacy J Productions 1, 2, and 3, and my content, all of my social medias, will let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia. Instagram is JTech727, and Snapchat is Scoots0727. And follow me on X. Oh, hold on one second. Why is this just changing? 1 second. Oh, I see. I know it's changing. Anyways, like and comment, subscribe, and let me know about it. So if you're gonna subscribe to my 3 channels, Privacy J Productions 1, 2, and 3, and my content, all of my social medias, we'll let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia. Instagram is JTech727. Snapchat is Scoots0727. Follow me on X, Privacy JNYC1. So thanks for watching and peace out.